Aston Villa with one of the most richest histories, with 1 Champions League, 7 Premier Leagues, 5 Carabao Cups, and also 7 FA Cups. Aston Villa, we're going to take them back to the top of English football. Today, we're going to do that. But make sure you guys do leave a like and also subscribe, as it does help me out a lot. So, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It does help me out a lot. This is the current Aston Villa team as of right now. It's not a bad team, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, the best players there are obviously Ollie Watkins and Martinez. But we are going to let go of a few players: Lucas Digne, Tyrone Mings, Alex Moreno. They all leave the club. But yeah, we definitely need a bit more money. But we're bringing in Tomori from AC Milan. I mean, he's been in the Premier League before at Chelsea. Chelsea let him go to AC Milan, and ever since then he's been just a decent player. He hasn't been crazy, but you know, he's probably he's probably getting into his prime years. Signed him for 35 million, comes in at an 82 rating. But yeah, we're gonna have to sign a fair bit more players if we want to win the Premier League and like the Premier League and other trophies like that. But in our first season, we make 1 signing and we finish 38. We finish in the 6th position. We come into the Carabao Cup final, but we lose to Brighton. And obviously in the Champions League, we don't make the final. But the team has done pretty well. I mean, this team finishing 6th in the Premier League isn't the worst. I mean, we're probably going to have to sign a left wing, maybe even a cam. But yeah, the defense is looking pretty good for this so far. Ollie Watkins is carrying up top for now, but we've got 129 million to spend, and we're going to spend that well, bringing in a very, very good player. Yeah, for the left wing position, which I mentioned that we needed to sign because Rashford left back on loan, went back to Manchester United. So Alex Buena comes in for 50 million from Valencia. So he comes into that left wing position with a rating of 83. So the team is looking pretty good. I mean, Morgan Rogers 83. Don't really know where to upgrade. Maybe the centre back position, which we went and splashed the cash on the centre back position. Very experienced centre back was signing here, which is Marquinhos. And I mean, the Brazilian comes in from PSG in IRL. We signed him for just over 55 million. So that's pretty much most of our budget spent. And it's going to be a centre-back partnership of this season of Tomori and Marquinhos. So the defence looks good. Let's get into the season ahead. So let's see if we can win our first trophy, coming close in the first season. Okay, we finished 3rd. That is much better, with 75 points in the Premier League. Nowhere near in the FA Cup. In the Carabao Cup, we don't come anywhere close either. And in the Champions League, it's going to be a tie between Bayer Leverkusen and Real Madrid. So we don't, not in any real competition, but we did focus on the Premier League and we did do well. Martinez up to 89 rated. So yeah, Ollie Watkins doing most of the magic up top, same as John McGinn and Yuri Tielemans. Buena gets himself 16 goal contributions for the season. We're going to end this season off 2 seasons still without a trophy, but I'm sure maybe in season 3 or 4 we can finally get on the board for the first trophy this season. We've got £163 million to spend as of now, but we're going to make a very, very big marquee signing. A player who's been on form this season so far. I mean, the Brazilian star for Barcelona is coming in to Aston Villa to wear that number 7 shirt, to come in onto that right hand side to play for Aston Villa. It's going to be Rafinha. I mean, he's a massive player. I think he's going to impact our squad very, very well. Daniel Marlin is going to drop to the bench. We signed him for 50 million plus Leon Bailey, so Leon Bailey goes to Barca, and we signed Rafinha. But we're going to sign a right back because Ezri Konsa is probably better off as a centre back or a backup, which he is, and we're going to sign Malo Gusto into that right back position. Very talented player who plays for Chelsea, but we signed him from Atletico Madrid for another 50 million. So not too much more to spend. If we are going to spend, we're going to have to spend very wisely. So Gusto comes in with 84 rated and Rafinha comes in with 87 rated. So the team is looking definitely very good. We're going to get into this season here and hopefully we can win some trophies, I guess. Okay, it is 25th of May at the end of the season. And we have fallen off. We got more points than last season, so it means that the Premier League has been more competitive. We didn't get not really too close to any competition. We got knocked out in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and Europa League or Champions League. I forgot what we were in. We're actually in the Champions League, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so yeah, this team's done very, very well, but we do finish in, the 5th position, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the defense is looking good. I don't think the defense is a problem. Watkins gets in the team of the season or team of the week, whatever it was. But we're going to have to improve the side. I don't really know where I could improve it. Maybe the centre-back position. Marquinhos stuck on that 86 rated for the last 2 seasons. But, yeah, the team's growing very nicely. And in this season, we definitely have a few pounds to spend. We've got just over 200 million to spend. And we're going to work that 200 million very, very well. Because we're going to bring in a player, a very, very special player in the centre-back position, Ignacio. I mean, this guy coming in, hopefully, to bring some trophies and some more stability in the centre-back position. Signing him for 70 million. The Portuguese centre-back is going to come in to replace Tomori for now, but we might even find a replacement for Marquinhos as well. But we're going to bring in another player in the center. We're going to actually bring in a player in the CDM position. He's a USA international, and he comes in to the Aston Villa side as a backup currently, but he'll probably start soon. Johnny Cardoso is going to come in on the bench for now, but we did splash the cash for 50 million for him. So yeah, he's going to be on the bench for now, but hopefully take over the position of Yuri Tillemans, and hopefully he can grow to his potential, and hopefully all these players can actually win us a trophy for now. But he comes in at an 84 rated for now, so let's see how this season will end up. We've got a very, very strong bench. McGinn there, Onana, Ramsey, Marlon, Tomori. Yeah, many players that are very, very good in those positions. But yeah, we're going to sim this season. But before we do that, we're going to let go of Marquinhos. Very, very busy transfer window. Emiliano Buenda goes for just under 10 million. And yeah, I'm considering signing a centre-back, to be honest. But we've only got 100 million, and we're going to have to work our way with that one. So 100 million in the budget. We're going to have to think very hard and smart on who we're going to sign, but we're going to sign a very, very good player in the game, currently doing well for himself. But Sonego comes in at the centre-back position. So we signed 2 centre-backs. He comes in from Fulham for 53 million. Tomori is going to drop down to the bench, and we've got 2 85 rated in the centre-back positions who we've signed. But yeah, very good potential for those guys. And yeah, Ollie Watkins is looking very good in that striker position just for now. So we'll let go of Matty Cash for just over 18 million, bring in a bit more funds so we can renew players' contracts at the end of the season. So let's go have a look how we go this season. Okay, this is not how I thought our rebuild would go. We finished 5th in the Premier League. We actually finally win the FA Cup. Finally, we get 1 trophy on the board. Can we win the Carabao Cup? Yes, we can. We got 2 trophies. But how are we going to go in the Europa League? We don't win that one. So this is the team that won us the first 2 trophies. Ollie Watkins with the 91 rated. Buena with 91 rated. Rafinha with 91 rated as well. But the defense needs to step it up a bit, I reckon. The attack is looking good. The midfield probably could do of a little bit of work as well. So we're going to have to maybe strengthen up that midfield. Maybe just a little bit more towards the end of the season. But Ollie Watkins performing with 35 goals, Rafinha with 20 plus goals, Buena with 14 plus goals, and Morgan Rogers does good with his goal contributions as well. So to end the season off, we're gonna go into season number 4, 5. I'm not really quite sure, but we're gonna make some big decisions in this one. Amy Martinez, we're going to put in a transfer list. Onana, we're going to put in a transfer list. John McGinn is going on the transfer list as well. And also Ollie Watkins is going to go on the transfer list as he is declining in overall. We're cashing out at Yuri Tielemans for 37 million. Tomori goes for just under 30 million to Liverpool. And yeah, with the likes of Ollie Watkins potentially leaving and also Amy Martinez potentially leaving, we're going to have to sign 2 big players in those 2 positions. So we're going to have to find a few replacements. 300 million to spend. I think it will be pretty easy to find 2 replacements in those 2 positions. And the first one coming up is going to be the goalkeeper position. We're going to sign a very talented man coming in from Porto. Diego Costa coming in to swap for Martinez. I mean, Martinez is not like he's not a good player. He's just 35 years old now, and we're signing him from Real Madrid for 50 million plus Emi Martinez. And yeah, we cash in from Ollie Watkins 130 million into the budget. So we've got a lot of money to spend now on an amazing striker, and that's what we just quite did. We probably could have gotten Mbappe, but I just didn't feel like getting Mbappe. I think it'd probably be a little unrealistic, but we're going to sign the Spanish striker, the striker that is on fire. But yeah, he's got very good potential. Samu comes in from Juventus in this game for £105 million straight into that starting 11. He goes with an 87 rated. I know it's a little bit less than Ollie Watkins, 3 ratings less, but it will be definitely future. It'll be definitely better for the future. John McGinn leaves for 26 million to City. I just want to show you guys who we've let go and sold and bought this transfer window, as it's been probably the busiest so far. Tielemans is gone, Ollie Watkins, Tomori and McGinn are all gone, and we signed Diego Costa and Samu in those positions. Emi Martinez also gone, obviously, as well. So we're going to get into this season, and hopefully we can win more than 2 trophies than we did last season. Let's get straight into it. We've finished 3rd. That's honestly been the best season so far. That's the best result we could have got in the Premier League. We actually win the Community Shield, which I'm counting as a trophy. I don't care what you guys say. No FA Cup and no Carabao Cup this season, but we do win the Champions League. Aston Villa versus Wolfsburg. We actually do get the win, and this is the team that's done it. I mean, that's crazy because we didn't do particularly well in the league. We came 3rd. We did great in the Champions League. So, I mean, very high overalls in some positions. Diego Costa, Buena with 91 rated. I mean, some of these other players got to be catching up, like Gusto Sonego. Samu has only grown a +1 this season, but he has got 33 goal contributions. Buena with 38. Rafinha with 25. Not the best, but he is 32 years old now, so we've got to consider making maybe a decision to let him go in the next season. So it's going to be a difficult one, but it might have to be, because if you're 32 years old, you're pretty much past your prime. Not many players play after the age of 32, 33 in the Premier League at a top level. Only a very few minority do. But I mean, we're gonna have to make some big decisions. Inacio and Senego, and also Gusto have to start increasing in that rating, or they're gonna get dropped from the team and maybe become subs, as we can definitely spend the money, which we do have a lot of money to spend, which it is 363 million. We're gonna have to splash the cash on this one, but we're gonna make a signing here. He comes in with the number 11. Not a big signing, just a backup striker for Samu, because I think one of the reasons why we probably didn't perform as good as in the league, because we didn't have enough depth in the squad. It comes in for 35 million. The Portuguese youngster comes in just to give a little bit more solidarity to Samu and a little bit of competition. He's only 83 rated, I believe, but it still will push him. And yeah, we're signing a player who comes from Chelsea in this game. I'm not actually sure where he usually comes from, but I'm not even going to pronounce his name. I'm just going to call him Leslie. Comes in for 30 million. So we signed 2 backups this season. A bit more depth in the squad. So Ribeiro comes in at the 82 rated, and also Leslie comes in with 82 rated. So we've got a very, very good bench now. And hopefully we can do well in this next season. So let's find out how we do in this next season. But Morgan Rogers has submitted a transfer request, which I don't know why, so we're probably going to have to let him go. He's got still a few seasons on his contract, which is good. We could make him happy again, but you never know. Chelsea actually take the Premier League. We only end up with 72 points. Chelsea take the FA Cup again. We're actually going to win our 5th trophy ever. It's the Carabao Cup. We lose the Super Cup to Inter, and it's going to be Milan or Real Madrid to win the Champions League. But some significant growth so far in this one here. But Inacio has not grown one bit. Senego out to 89 rated. Malo Gusto also has not grown. I mean, Samu up to a 90, Rafinha down to a 91, Diego Costa up to a 92. Rafinha with the best season ever. He's got 59 goal contributions, which is absolutely insane. He's definitely going to win the Ballon d'Or for that season, surely. But yeah, which is good. Rafinha there with the Premier League Player of the Season award. We're going into this next season. Hopefully, we're going to have to make some big decisions. Rafinha at the age of 33. It's going to be a very, very difficult one. But, yeah, we're going to have to make big decisions in this one. Gusto finally up to 88 rated. And, yeah, Rafinha is now gone to Arsenal, surprisingly, for 134 million. And we do have just over 300 million to spend. And we're going to spend it wisely on an amazing talent. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to let Rafinha go after having such an amazing season. And, I mean, with 59 goal contributions, you can't really replace him. But he's gone to a rival. I don't know if that's the greatest option. But we're going to sign Dione for 162 million. I know that seems crazy, but I just paid the release clause because we've got like 300 million in the bank, so we're never going to need that money. So yeah, hopefully we can win the Premier League. And yes, we do. We win the Premier League with 77 points. Finally, we don't manage to win the Community Shield. Newcastle take away the FA Cup. Liverpool take the Carabao Cup, and it's going to be Dortmund or Milan for the Champions League. But yeah, the team is looking good now, but only 6 trophies in 6-7 seasons is not ideal. I mean, Samu with 33 goal contributions. Dio coming in with 28 goal contributions. I'm just going to call him Dio, I don't know. But yeah, he's going to come in with great potential and all that. So yeah, we're going to come into this season with big decisions to be made. But yeah, we're going to let go of Ezri Konsa. He's been a legend of the club, but we're going to have to say goodbye to him, cashing out on him. But we managed to actually not let anyone else go. But in this season here, we come second in the Premier League. We lose to Newcastle in the Community Shield and FA Cup, but we actually do manage to win against Spurs in the Carabao Cup, which is good. And we win the Champions League for trophy number 8 of the takeover, 3-1 against Real Madrid. So that's very good. The team that's managed to do it is this team right here with the lowest rated player, 89 rated, I believe, Inacio and Diallo. So yeah, Samu, again, the top goal scorer with 44 goals. That is crazy to see. But yeah, Rogers also doing very, very well for himself. So yeah, Sinego, I forgot how to pronounce his name. But yeah, very, very surprising to get that many goal contributions. But we're going to sign another winger for the backup this season, with the last few seasons. But we're going to sign Minte from Brighton. I believe we signed him from Chelsea or something. Can't quite remember, but he comes in as a backup. Not quite a starter from Diallo. Diao. I'm just going to call him Diao. Minte comes in. We're getting rid of Marlon. Plus 50 million on a backup is a bit crazy, but we've got money to spend. And we're going to splash the cash, so don't mind me. Here comes in. We're going to bring a backup centre-back. Diomande comes in at the centre-back position. But yeah, he's going to come in and give a bit more stability at the centre-back position. 60 million he comes in. And yeah, at that backup, as Pau Torres is decreasing in rating rapidly. But yeah, we've got a very, very strong bench. Ribeiro 84 rated, Minte 85. Ramsey coming in at 86 rated as well. So yeah, let's see how we get on in this next season. Okay, let's see if we can win the league this season. And no, we come second once more, 3 points behind Manchester City. In the FA Cup, we're not even going to come close. The Carabao Cup, Brighton win that one there. And the Super Cup, we actually win the Super Cup. We're going to take that 9th trophy. And in the Champions League, it's going to be Eintracht Frankfurt versus Inter, which is very interesting final for that one. But that is what it is. But Buena is 96 rated, which is crazy. Diego Costa 95 rated. And yeah, this is just crazy. Matson comes in with a 93 rated as well. So yeah, the bench is looking crazy as well. And hopefully we can improve this team next season. I'm not really sure how we can improve it. But yeah, the player performances are definitely clear, as Samu getting top goals once again. Pretty much every season he's been here at the club. But yeah, the players are getting on. Morgan Rogers at the age of 30 now. I believe next season is the last season to play. But we will find out. This season, I don't think we'll be signing anyone. Let's just take a quick look at the squad. I mean, Morgan Rogers managed to renew his contract. Kamara is going down in overall. I mean, this team is very, very strong. Let's see what and how much we can win in this last final seasons. Okay, 31st of May. Let's see if we have won anything. The Premier League, and we won the Premier League by a landslide, 92 points. We win the Premier League finally. And something hilarious, Manchester United actually got relegated with only 38 points. We won the Community Shield, trophy number 11. Manchester City take away the FA Cup. We're actually going to win the Carabao Cup to make that trophy number 12. And also the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. So 13 trophies in this rebuild. So yeah, that's very, very good, I think, for a starter. But yeah, this team is very, very good. I think the team that we've built is very realistic, pretty realistic. Diego Costa coming in with 96 overall. So yeah, this is a great team. I think this team has done well, and yeah, it's been clear who's been the best players. Samu, Diarra, Buena also performing very, very well, but with a -1 as he is 32 years old. But we don't really care about that because that was the last of the 10 seasons. So yeah, very exciting times. But yeah, let's see how we go in the next future episodes. But yeah, this is the end of this 10 season takeover with Aston Villa. It's been a good one. We managed to win 13 trophies, I believe. I'm going to pop it up on the screen. This is going to be like a sort of ladder sort of challenge. But yeah, Aston Villa obviously starting off at the first place as of now. So make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.